Hello, I am Test Drive, and welcome to episode 59 of Forza Motorsport 2. In this episode, we have to buy a car, because I don't have anything that I haven't used to do this next race series with. So, basically we need an A-class British car. I'm not actually going to buy an A-class British car, I'm going to buy a B-class British car and upgrade it to A-class, and that is going to be the 2005 Vauxhall Monaro VXR. Just because I haven't used it yet and it intrigues me, so I'll get it in red. 25 grand on that, and we need at least around A830 for the class after I upgrade it, because we have races to do. This car has body kits. I forgot about that. Oh, they're just GTO body kits. Why are the fog lights orange? Oh god, the RK Sport body kit. Look, it adds a Pontiac badge. That's funny. That's actually hilarious to me. I like how the RK Sport spoiler is basically the Vauxhall spoiler. I don't understand why you can basically make this thing look like a GTO, considering the fact that the GTO is also in this game. Yeah, I'm not gonna do any of that. So we're gonna upgrade the tires first off. Ooh, this thing's, I forgot that I have to go through 600 too. Fuck. Alright, should be fine, I think. I'll make them a little bit wider too. And I do want to upgrade the handling. So go all out on brakes and suspension and whatnot. I want to use more of the interesting cars. Okay, weight reduction is going to help me a lot here. Wow, okay. That works. And we'll add a little bit more power. Should I put a turbo on it? Should I put a supercharger on it? Absolutely. Alright. I think we got our car situated here. Microphone is still a little bit too loud, but whatever. I apologize if it was too loud for you earlier. Alright, let's go race. And we're going to be doing more of the regional championships and the British Sports Car Championship Class A cars from England, which this car technically isn't, but it's technically Australian, but that doesn't matter. So that's who we're racing against, and also our limitations. We have Senza Peninsula infield, Maple Valley full, yes, Mugello short, and Silverstone mid Silverstone, I think, Silverstone 3. Anyways, let's get started on Senza Peninsula. This should be fairly exciting, I think. I think this car is going to be a fairly interesting one to use for sure. Kind of excited because I used a race car last episode, and I'm not really much of a race car person, so this is way more my style right here. A stupid upgraded supercharged Monaro VXR. Now I can't guarantee that this will be easy, because these TVRs are pretty fast in a straight line. This car doesn't have that much horsepower. It does have 450 at least, so hopefully it should hold its own. And hopefully our upgraded tires will do what they need to. This car is heavy still though, I think. I was almost tempted to use a Sagaris. I don't know how you say it. Please. I was also tempted to use the Lotus Carlton, but I didn't use that either. So Monaro it is, I guess. Yeah, this is going to be interesting to say the least, judging by how this first lap has gone. Come on, pass him. The Tuscan. Ugh, please. Haha. I don't slow down there. Alright, draft. Oh, that car's faster than me in a straight line. Oh, maybe. Hold on. Haha! I know how to oval. Ah, silly British people, they don't know how to oval. They don't know how to NASCAR. True American has to show them how to NASCAR. I feel dirty saying that. Send help. Anyways, we're in first place, which is a good start. It was funny, I was looking at the car list between the last episode and this episode, since I'm recording these on the same day, and I was like, I want to use the GTO at some point. But now, I don't think I need to, since I'm using this. It's not exactly the same, but it's mostly the same. Because I'm pretty sure I did actually use the GTO in Forza 1. I was also surprised at some of the cars I didn't use in Forza 1. Like, I didn't use the PT Cruiser, I didn't use the Eagle Talon, I didn't notice. Didn't notice using it all. Isn't that interesting? Because usually cars like that, I definitely use. But who knows, maybe I'll definitely use them in this Let's Play. The only problem with that is that we only have one event per, or 2 events per class to do after this, so yeah, I'm gonna have to pick 2 different cars from D class, from C class, B class, A class, whatever, after I'm done with all of the other events to use. And it's gonna be hard to choose. Especially for like D class, because there's so many different D class cars I want to use still. But I don't have the opportunity really to use them. Well, for the most part. There might be something upcoming in the future that I could use them for, but for the career mode, I have to make my decision. I sometimes wish racing games had more, well, older racing games had more events for slower cars. Like, I know Forza 3, Forza 4, 5, 6, 7, probably. All those have a decent amount. Plus, in the newer games, you can actually just pick any class of car, and the AI will match whatever your performance is on that car, which makes it really, really easy. Well, kind of, I guess. It's more so actually your car is just being auto-upgraded to whatever class they need to be in, for the most part. But, it makes it a lot easier to use more of the quote-unquote slower cars. But like even, I mean, Gran Turismo actually isn't too bad, like GT4 and GT3. The only problem with those is that it's so hard to get money unless you grind that you're not going to be using a different car every different episode or every different race series. That's another problem I have, which is monetary return. Like, I've been pretty lucky with these games, Forza 1 and 2, and I've been able to use a different car every episode. Except for, of course, you know, the slight mishap with the Porsche 914 in this game. But we're past that by 20, 30, 40 episodes, so it doesn't matter, right? But, I don't know. I just like to use as many different cars as I can in my Let's Plays. And I will use a different car as often as I can, at least in different episodes. There's some games I obviously don't care about, like Burnout games. I don't really care about using every single different car, because you usually use them anyways. There's usually a lot more events than there are cars, and you just win cars. But, I don't know. Especially for a game like this where you actually have to, you know, buy your cars and then upgrade them and then go through your garage and pick whichever car you want for each event. Definitely something I like keeping intact with my Let's Plays. But complaining can only get me so far, so I guess I don't really need to complain anymore. Oh, jeez. I'm good. This car does get a little slippery. I'm used to the... Well, used to, as in the only car I've driven in this game over the past few months was that Corvette that I just drove, because I've not played this game in a while. This car is much different from that, handling-wise. It's a little slippery. but that's to be expected for what you could probably consider a muscle car, considering it had the GTO name, and I feel like it fit the GTO name pretty well. A lot of people complain about this generation of Monaro being also sold as a GTO, but honestly, it's got the right setup. It's rear-wheel drive, you could get a 6-speed manual, it's powerful, it's got a V8, it's a 2-door with 4 seats. Like, it's basically as close as to an old GTO as you're going to get. At least with 2005 technology. I was just thinking, didn't they have the 2006 GTO in Forza 4? Well, they had the 04 GTO in Forza 1, 2, and 3. They did that with some cars, like the Cobalt SS they made into an 09 Turbo for Forza 4. I'm pretty sure they did the 06 GTO as well. I can't remember off the top of my head, though. We are very close to level 40. Vauxhall level 1 reward. And we'll continue on to the next race, which I didn't pay attention to any of the tracks were. So, oh yeah, I did pay attention, actually. Anyways, Maple Valley. Time for fun. I love Maple Valley. I'm sure you all know that by now, but Maple Valley's great. Alright. Hopefully, I think I have the handling advantage, which will be what will help me win in this one. Although, to be fair, they weren't much faster than me in a straight line on the oval. All I hear is straight sixes. Tuscan R's. Oh, bud, I need you to move out of my way. Please don't hit your brakes right in front of me. That would end badly for both of us. Because you're most likely going off the track, and I'm getting a damage from bumper. Kind of like that. Whatever. It's good enough. I just remember they recently added this car back into Forza Horizon 4. Because a Lamau British car. I do appreciate them adding various cars from early Forza games back in the Horizon 4. I'm hoping Forza 8, there we go. Forza Motorsport 8 is going to have a decent car list. Considering Forza 7's, I have high hopes. Forza 7 has a very good car list in my opinion. But considering the travesty that was Forza Motorsport 5, I don't know what to expect from a new game on a new console. Of course, I'm probably going to get it on PC because I'm probably not going to end up buying an Xbox Series X anytime soon. But I'm interested. I'm intrigued to see more information about it. Also, that's happened since the last time I played this game. It was the Forza 8 teaser, I guess? I guess you'd call it teaser. Reveal, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I was thinking of release for some reason. I'm like, that game didn't get released. Brain, what are you doing? Oh, God. This car is questionable, but I am still winning, which I will take. I feel like if I was on hard difficulty, I would definitely not be in first place right now. Also, I damaged my car, didn't I? I guess the headlight's broken, or the headlight lens is gone. It seems to be like the... Oh, I guess the front end's kind of damaged on that side, on the right side. Whatever. Okay, why are you catching up to me all of a sudden? I didn't think I was doing that bad. Could you go away, please, TVR? You're cool and all, but I'm trying to win here. I think my Monaro is cooler. Oh my God, please. Please. I don't know why you're keeping up with me now. I love when I shift up and then instantly shift back down because I'm braking. Like halfway through the shift I decide, it's time to brake now. And I never actually used the upper gear that I was shifting into. I am very smart, okay. I'm kind of disappointed you can't really hear the supercharger at all. I might be able to hear it a little bit, but I'd have to hear the car without the supercharger as well to actually know if I'm hearing the supercharger. It sounds cool otherwise, though. This is about one of probably the best V8 sounds I've heard in this game so far. It actually sounds like a 2005 V8 with only a supercharger on it. Because usually every other V8 car, no matter what it is or what year it is, sounds like they just ripped the exhaust off. This actually almost sounds like my Celsior that I bought. Slash, you know, just a 1UZ in general. Through stock exhaust. Which I appreciate. The TVRs are so much louder than this car. Which I mean is understandable, honestly, considering what they are. Oh geez, please don't do that. Random note about this car, I like the fact that the Vauxhall Monaro was chosen as the car to be in Need for Speed Most Wanted. Actually, it was in... Was it? No, it was the GTO was in... The 04 GTO was in Underground 2. Then in Most Wanted, they switched over to this car, the Monaro VXR. I think it was a Holden, though, if I remember right. I don't know. But they also used it in... It was in Need for Speed Carbon as well. I think the GTO might have been the only one you could buy, though. Carbon is weird because half the cars you see in the game you can't buy in the career mode. Like, there's a bunch of cars in the Challenge series and just that are in the game in general that you can't use in career mode at all. And I find that interesting. Kind of like the S13 240SX, the Lexus IS300, the Toyota MR2. It's very strange to me. I kind of, whenever I actually want to get around to Let's Playing that game again, considering I did once a long, long time ago, I kind of want to see if there's a mod to unlock like every single car in the game to buy in career mode. Even if I can't customize it like visually, I wouldn't mind driving a bunch of those different cars. Because like I can only drive the Volkswagen R32 and the Chrysler 300C SRT8 so many times. I don't think... I know the Charger, the SRT8 Charger I'm pretty sure is actually available to buy in career mode. I don't know, it's just something that's bugged me actually. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like in Most Wanted, you can, you know, buy every car that you can drive except for like traffic cars obviously. Because there are some Challenge Series events that have traffic cars that you drive. Which I find strange. My back of my neck itches really bad. Now it doesn't. Fun fact. And I don't think any other Need for Speed game is like that either. Like every other one, you can just drive whatever car you want that's in the game. Just something that intrigues me, to say the least. Need for Speed games are also the hard ones to use different cars all the time in. Because you don't really make that much money in Need for Speed games. Especially like the way I did Carbon. Most Wanted I might be able to use a different one. Maybe not every episode, but at least every stage. Or every Blacklist member, I should say. Use 15 different cars. I don't know. I mean, my playthrough that I did on stream, it was just... I ended up using 2 different Porsches for a lot of the higher end events. Actually 3, I guess, technically, because I did use a Carrera GT as well. No, did I? I didn't use the Car GT. Hey, we're level 40. 40 gamer score unlocked. Another 26 grand. As I mentioned, we are level 40. Car's level 3. Got 293,000. It's gonna be close. Getting level 45 before I run out of events. I really hope I do. It's gonna suck if I have to like go back and grind. Because I want to do all the last 2 sets of events. Oh, what do I get? Ooh, M3 E46 race car. I like it. Very nice. I will probably have to use it at some point. Just because I like it. Anyways, let's continue. Yeah, I don't know. The only way to tell is to just continue playing and see what happens. Alrighty. I forgot there were Aston Martins in here too. Aston Martin DB9s. God, my car is so much quieter than every other car. Well, it's so much quieter than the TVRs, specifically. I really, though, I can imagine those cars being dummy loud in real life. So, I'm not too upset about that. I feel like the Monaro would be fairly reserved compared to a TVR. Tuscan R, specifically. I think even the Cigaris has had inline 6s, if I remember right. Which is pretty neat. Because obviously the Tuscans did. I think the only TVR to have a bigger than inline 6 might have actually been the Speed 12, considering it's the Speed 12, so it's a V12. Which is probably not a car I'm going to end up using in this Let's Play, I'm not going to lie. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, it's the short track. Oh yeah. Did not get a good exit out of that turn. This Tuscan may cause me issues. Oh, please make the turn. I'm on TVR, or not TVR, the VXR. Too many 3-letter names. Thanks, I hate it. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. That was a good turn, good turn. That one was moderately okay at best. I'm going for it. Didn't quite make it though. Going for it this time. Excuse me. I don't care if I'm racing dirty. I have received my rightful first place. That's all that matters. I guess I should probably take a thumbnail photo at some point, which I'll probably end up doing sometime during this race. Excuse me, bastard. I am driving here. Let's take a photo right here, actually. Let's see if I can get a TVR in the background. Oh, hell yeah, I can. Zoom in on that, do that, go down. Okay, I'm just going to leave that, like, right there. And that's going to be my thumbnail photo right there. Works for me. Oh yeah, and another thing I looked at between recording the last episode and this episode is the fact that the career mode of this game, if I did my math right, will be exactly 90 parts. Which is less than I expected. I thought it was going to be like 95. But that's alright. I somehow got a better lap time this lap than last lap. I don't know how that happened. Guess I did have quite a few kerfuffles with the AI on the first lap. Oh, wait. I'm on lap 4. I don't know what's going on, honestly. I barely know what day it is. Which is not a facetious statement. At this point, I'm lucky if I know what day of the week it is, let alone the actual date. I'm proud of this car. It's holding its own pretty well. I also appreciate the fact that it has 2 different third brake lights. It's one of my favorite things to look at on various video game cars. It entertained the shit out of me as a kid. I don't know why. I just always thought it was super entertaining how some cars had 2 different third brake lights. It's funny because one of the spoilers you can put on the GTO in this game has a third brake light on it as well, so it has 4 different brake lights. If you do that spoiler. Which of course you could put like this spoiler on the GTO as well, which I don't know. It makes no sense to me, just because of the fact that both the Monaro and the GTO are in this game. But again, contemplating of why it exists is not going to help anything, so it don't matter. It really don't. I'm also honestly just pretty glad I picked this car. Just the sound it makes, the way it drives. I really actually am enjoying it. For whatever specific reason. Oh, that was not a good way to exit that corner, but whatever. It does get a little slippery, but it's nothing I can't handle. And sometimes I don't take turns as I should. It's alright though. Go. These bastards are keeping up with me pretty well. We got one more lap though. As long as no goofiness happens, we should be okay. Not like I expect there to be goofiness, but you never know with me behind the wheel if there's gonna be goofiness. The thing is, I don't really know what I'm doing, like, to let them catch up or to get, like, further ahead of them earlier on. So, who knows? Go. We good. Haha, I win. Nobody can catch me and my Monaro. My best lap was only slightly better than theirs. Almost level 4 with the car. Cool. And we'll do the final race, which is at Silverstone, which makes sense because it's a British car. All right, let's go. A little drink there. Damn you TVRs for getting off the line better than me. Go. No. They got a slight upper hand. Yeah, going through. Excuse me. Did not mean to do that. I was just trying to correct my car from going off the going way too far off to the right. Apologize about that. This poor car has seen too many front bumpers. New front bumpers, I should say, after how many times I've wrecked the front of it. Front bumpers and front fenders too, and also headlight housings. It'll be okay, Monaro. You'll get a nice long relaxation period after this race is over. Excuse me, TVR. Sagaris. I still have no clue if I'm saying that right. It's such a strange name for a British car. Because it's something that doesn't even really translate over to English that well. Oh, please. We're good. Alright. Gotta catch first place. Hopefully not let third place catch me. Hello. First place TVR. Did I do that? I did do that. Cones everywhere because of me. Hello. It's time to pass you. Maybe not this turn. Couldn't quite get any kind of dive set up there even. Oh, I was looking at my phone. I'm silly. We're good. We're good. We're good. Slight setback. My phone lit up, and I was just looking at it to see what kind of notification it was, and may have distracted me just a little bit too much. It's alright. Alright, that car is further ahead now. My split time is still better than the previous lap somehow. Ah, balls. Big balls, honestly. Come on. That was a really not good way to take that corner. I still have 3 laps left. But I'm not making much progress on this first place car. Silverstone sure is a bastard. Go. Full throttle. I think I'm closer for sure. I'm gonna take out that. Screw that thing. Marker of some sort. Hello. Okay. I'm going to pass you up here, and I'm going to stay in front of you. I hate to tell you, but that's just the way it has to be. You can't get away as fast now. I have drafting abilities. Huh, going for it. Didn't mean to T-bone you that hard, bud. You're kind of in my way, though. Not gonna lie. Kind of ruining my vibe, bro. Anyways, first place, finally. It's the most exciting race I've had in a while on this game. Alrighty. Now I get to strengthen my lead. Snapchat. Who dare send me a Snapchat in 2020? I'm not gonna know until the end of this race. Ah, slippery slidey. The last lap. Stay away. Quit trying to be close to me. I don't want to deal with you anymore. The race is over. The event's over. You lost. Get over it. It's probably Rossi, isn't it? It is Rossi. Of course. My arch nemesis. Alright. One last turn. I'm even getting the best lap. And 126.333 was my best lap. What's my best lap now? 125.937. I did get a best lap on the last lap, surprisingly. Got a little bit of damage, it's alright. Car's almost level 5, but it's probably not, well, by probably I'm not, it's not going to reach that. But there we go, there's that done. Oh, I got a Snapchat from Team Snapchat. Fantastic. And we got the 93 Jaguar XJ220 and a bonus of 36,000 credits. Cool beans. Long boy. Long and low. And there we go. There's that. And now we just have a few more events left to do here. And actually we have one more because we get to level 40. So I'll have to decide whether I want to go back or if we want to just continue on with these. But that will be a decision for later. So thank you all so much for watching. I'll show you my stats real quick since I thought about it. 66%. Driven almost 2,000 miles. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next episode.